Time for on the Bartolo Pena gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches.
First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dugan ranging forward. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit. Ready now, Andy Dugan, and their runners at the corners now.
Andy Dugan.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bones makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Bones.
Big Daddy Bones.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dugan moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on it. Now at the plate, Jim Doms.
Third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Beach will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on. Standing in, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Dugan sprinting after it. 2 gone.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Welcome to MLB The Show. So striding in, Big Daddy Bones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. In now, Pablo Calzado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pablo Calzado.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into. Set to get his day started, Willie Ramiro. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Calzado onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range.
Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Bones. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice.
So striding forward now, Big Daddy Bones. First offering on its way. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in, Pablo Calzado. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Paul Cuellar, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Seawolves are out on top. Now in the box, Big Daddy Bones. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit out towards second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Pablo Calzado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Erie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 57 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Carlos Castro earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please, drive home safely.
A player is encouraged to get
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Will Combs, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Allen giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Paulino is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nathaniel Henry. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. High in the air out to center field. Bones is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Big Daddy Bones.
Number 7, Big Daddy Bones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Dero. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Stepping in, Jacob Inglet. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Digging in now, Big Daddy Bones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Stepping in, Jacob Inglet. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Number 10.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Cuellar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slater is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Akron Rubber Ducks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Will Combs earns the win, his 2nd. Pat Daniels records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Altoona Curve and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Vega is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties.
Look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Come on,
this
beat
one's
it out,
down to
beat it
third.
out.
Richie comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Settling in now, Dino Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aguilar.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Again, a 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
In there, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pitch popped up. Castro in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Nathaniel Henry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Henry.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A high fastball is in there.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Baseman, Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Henry is off at first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-0 home. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Henry rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around the score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. At the plate, Nelson Ricks is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. After a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Benjamin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball.
At the plate, Big Daddy Bones, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third, and they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now. Big Daddy Bones earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Play ball.
Striding in once again, Andres Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players.
So digging in now, Big Daddy Bones. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Ramos. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rubber Ducks lead it 4-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dino Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Dino Aguilar.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bones is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Let's play ball.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andres Ramos, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bones moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score tonight. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Altoona Curve and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Sanchez, a right-hander from...
Let's play ball. 3. He says.
Now to the plate, Felipe Cora. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Felipe Cora.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bones is there. 2 gone.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Bones. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Allen moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Play ball.
Striding into the box, Bruce Landgraf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the air to right center. Bones coming on.
4-4.
He can't get to it. This one's down.
He's coming. He's coming.
He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a
Play ball. 3.
ready once again. Big Daddy Bones. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy Bones.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Big Daddy
Now
Bones.
batting, the center fielder, Big Daddy Bones.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Cora is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Ricks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nelson Ricks.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bones on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Play ball.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Curve get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Nick Turley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Andres Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Rondell Stanley hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasker. Welcome to ML.
Let's play ball. He's third.
Digging in, Big Daddy Bones. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Big Daddy Bones.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Paulino moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Henry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Henry.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bones is in. He drops it. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but
Let's play ball. He's out.
Ready for another chance. Big Daddy Bones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice.
hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone.
Play ball.
Now batting, Big Daddy Bones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball to straightaway left. Paulino has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Bones.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. Allen giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay throw, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very...
Time for minor league baseball. Now in the box, Jorge Gonzalez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Now at the plate, J.J. Luke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a flare out to left center. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Bones. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Set to get his day started, Pablo Calzado, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On the ground to second base, this could be two. On to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Digging in to try it again, Diego Villalobos. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bones is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Benitez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bones is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Bones. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in, Pablo Calzado. Bones on at first, nobody out. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. The second for 1, on to first, and they get. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Bones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Andres Caballero.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bones on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Digging in, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-5 today. Richmond led this game from the 3rd inning on. The game's future star. Now at the plate, Max Preston. He will lead this one off today.
Right fielder, Max Preston.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bones sprinting after it. He's got it one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Bones. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Sizemore, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Corey Gonzalez.
Leading off with a flying squirrel. Third baseman, Corey Gonzalez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Bones will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Preston ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. On to first, a double play. So here now is the pitcher, Juan Lozano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Spencer moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Leading off the inning, Corey Gonzalez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bones is right there. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Bones. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now batting, number 15.
And now they've got him picked off. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. Richmond leads this one 3-0.
Now batting, first baseman, Diego Villalobos.
High in the air out to center field. Bones on the move. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Flying Squirrels are on top 3-0.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on. So stepping in, Big Daddy Bones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Zarate giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Big Daddy Bones, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy Bones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
God, boy, way to swing the bat. You smoked that thing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Benjamin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Benjamin Castro.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Dugan on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Altuna's out in front, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Pete Kozma as we begin the top of the 4th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bones is after it. 1 away. So striding in, Big Daddy Bones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Dugan is in pursuit. Makes the play. 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Prince Billings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In now, Willie Romero.
Now batting, first baseman.
The 2-1 home.
Romero.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spencer has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a. Standing in, Big Daddy Bones.
Big Daddy Bones.
First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zarate is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. The Curve led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jamie Murillo earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 4 runs.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, Greasy Wolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 52, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cosmo scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see.
So striding forward now, Big Daddy Bones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Jim Dahms.
Leading off for Erie, third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bones sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Into the box, Big Daddy Bones, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Hey,
Hey, Hero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Richard Elliott.
The 0-2 home. This is on the ground over to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andy Dugan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bones racing back. Ball. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate, Big Daddy Bones. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Seawolves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 57 wins his 3rd of the season. Carlos Castro wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Bones. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Skied down the left field line. Chen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no runs. Stepping up now, Big Daddy Bones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bouncer up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Senators lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Big Daddy Bones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Peralta over to his right. 1 out. Stepping in, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Nielsen on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Rocco Peralta. 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they breeze through this. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Stepping in, Big Daddy Bones, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Chen over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Otis Nielsen.
Number 3, Otis Nielsen.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Spencer over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Hold on to it.
At the plate, Carson James 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bones is after it. 2 down. Into the box now, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at bat. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
Jacob England.
The 1-0 home. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again, Big Daddy Bones. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chen is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Richard Ruzicka. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Richard Luzica.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. At the plate, Carson James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
James.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bones on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Diego Zepeda. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bones sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one. Now to the plate, Big Daddy Bones.
Big Daddy Bones.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The game's futures. Jeffrey Rodriguez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Nielsen is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order. Coming to the plate now, Otis Nielsen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Otis Nielsen.
This is popped up. Cuellar moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richard Luzica. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bones moves over, 1 down.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Line toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your step.
Striding into the box, Rocco Peralta. He'll get to take his for the air out toward right center. Chavez is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Chang, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Relay.
And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Striding in, Big Daddy Bones. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Rocco Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bones is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Big Daddy Bones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Lifted into center field. Nielsen moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance, Big Daddy Bones.
Big Daddy Bones.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased.
Our final line score.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Big Daddy Bones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy Bones.
Soft liner towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Now batting, Richard Elliott. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Richard Elliott.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Williamson makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Coming to the plate now, Diego Villalobos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chavez on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Nero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the look.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven. Luan.
The shortstop, Steven Luzon.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bones has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. And inning in the books tonight. Still. Now in the box, Big Daddy Bones. He reached on a single in his first try.